Right, let's talk now about the new Disney movie, Mulan. It's a live-action remake of the animated original. Controversial, however, for a few reasons. There's an online campaign that has been calling for a boycott after its Chinese-born star backed the crackdown on protesters in Hong Kong, and now people have noticed something else. The credits that run, they thank the authorities in Xinjiang region, where up to 1 million people, mostly Muslim Uyghurs, are thought to be detained in camps. So let's turn to the controversy and speak to our China media analyst, Kerry Allen. Good to have you with us, Kerry. Do we know how or if the movie is actually connected to Xinjiang?
We do, kind of. Well, I mean, one of the reasons why Xinjiang is a good area to film is it's got a huge landmass, so there's a lot of space. And, I mean, the film is based on it's a true story going back to the very early dynasties, the beginning of China. Around that time, obviously, there were not many buildings around, so it's good for kind of, open space and wars. But actually, historically, there's no real relation to Xinjiang as an area. And actually, thinking back to would have been around July last year when the first trailer came out, people were already swiftly picking up on historical inaccuracies. There were buildings that featured in the trailer from the southeast of China, and the original woman, Mulan, who this film is based on, was actually from the northeast of the country, and Xinjiang's in the northwest. So there's not really a connection with Xinjiang. It will be more the space. But obviously, because there's a lot of sensitivities and controversy surrounding Xinjiang, very much related to the Uyghur Muslim community who live in this area, suggestions that many have been held in internment camps and basically have gone under a form of re-education. There's a lot of criticism that this movie has been filmed there, that's obviously been directed by Disney.
So an awful lot online. Joshua Wong, which our listeners may be familiar with, he's a Hong Kong pro-democracy activist. He was tweeting, he says it keeps getting worse. Now when you watch Mulan, not only are you turning a blind eye to police brutality and racial injustice, you're also potentially complicit in the mass incarceration of Muslim Uyghurs. But are these controversies, because I feel Mulan, as you've described, has come up a number of times for a number of reasons, is it having an impact on this movie's success?
Not really, no. I mean, I think it's a case here of bad publicity is better than no publicity. I mean, already we've seen that it's been the highest grossing film in countries like Thailand and Singapore, and it's yet to be released in mainland China. It's going to be released on Friday. And in China, there's obviously a lot more support for the film. You don't see this hashtag boycott Mulan, and you don't see a lot of the controversy because media in the country is very tightly controlled. And the actress Liu Yifei, who's the lead actress in this film, she's got so much support. I mean, she's literally got as many followers on Weibo, China's version of Facebook and Twitter, as Kim Kardashian has on Twitter. So, she's a huge star, and people are very excited about this film. And the all-star cast as well. I mean, people like Jet Li and Gong Li and Donnie Yen, like these are people that, I think growing up when I was learning Chinese originally, these were the big stars. So yeah, a lot of anticipation still around the world for this film, but very much in mainland China where it's yet been released.
Kerry Allen, thank you so much. We're going to speak to another film director, a guy who was very productive in lockdown, managed to make a movie. You're going to meet him a little bit later on, but let's now move on to